asked you for Saira, then you said you were shooting Adkalam. I think again they approached you for Godfather. Again you said.
I was very worried that Chiranjeevi sir will think I'm lying because I keep repeating this story. In 2017 or 18, I think Chiranjeevi sir through Suhasini ma'am, Maniratnam sir's wife Suhasini ma'am, had gotten in touch with me to play a role in Saira Narasimha Reddy, and I was very flattered because Chiranjeevi sir thinking of me for a big role is for me like a big certificate. So that time I told him, really sorry, sir. I would love to have worked with you, but I've just committed to this. I've just not committed. I'm beginning to shoot this film that I've been waiting for 10 years. So I have to grow my beard and lose weight and all that. And sir told me no problem, and he understood. I think 4 years later, when I had become a director, I had directed one film, and that film released, and it had become a hit in Kerala. Chiranjeevi sir had bought the rights to that film, and also Saira Narasimha Reddy was releasing. So for the Kerala event of Saira Narasimha Reddy, when Chiranjeevi sir came, I was the chief guest for the event. So at that time, Chiranjeevi sir's team was pitching the idea, asking me, why don't you think of directing Lucifer in Telugu also? Then I'm telling Chiranjeevi sir, I would have loved to, sir, but unfortunately there's this big film that I'm doing, sir, for which I have to grow my beard, I have to look. And he's like, hey, 4 years ago you said the same story. That actually happened, and I had forgotten that I had told that same excuse. But I hope Chiranjeevi sir's team has conveyed it as actually true. But no, Chiranjeevi sir actually, he's such a sweet person. He messages me he once in a while, and he keeps in touch. So does Ram. And he messaged me the day Godfather released, and I'm hoping someday I'll be able to work with him. Yeah.
Good luck, sir. All the best for the
Thank
film.
you so much.
Hi, Prithviraj sir.
Hello, hi.
I'm Lokesh from Gulte. First of all, thank you so much for giving us, wonderful films like Lucifer, Bro Daddy, and of course, quite spicy song like Dream Home, Wake Up Home. Everything, you were there on everything. Sir, 3 months ago when I watched the trailer, first of all, you made me experience a different kind of emotion. I felt like, watching, I don't know, it's not exaggeration actually. It's like watching Jim Caviezel, from Passion of the Christ. So
Wow.
that kind of feels you have given. So what exactly, there are a lot of survival thrillers, there are a lot of survival and rescue thrillers, and recently Malayalam industry has given Manjumal Boys as well. So what exactly made you pick this film, sir? Because in almost all the survival thrillers, it will be like you will be lost somewhere, maybe cheated or something, you will lost somewhere, and finally how you reach your destination or what happens to you is going to be a simple story actually. So what made you? Because in all survival thrillers, the element is going to be the same actually. So what is that so different, or what is that what made you actually pick Najib's life to be translated to the silver screen?
So, like you rightly said, survival in itself is a very universal theme. And what appeals to our conscience about survival is because it speaks on the resilience of the human spirit. Whatever circumstances you are faced with, however big the challenges are, how unfavorable the odds are, deep down the human mind has this amazing resilience, this strength to actually be able to overcome all that. So that is a universal theme that in any adaptation, any form, it always appeals to you. You're right. Survival thrillers, survival adventures, survival films will all have a common thread running through them. But this film is not just about survival. It's a very unique, deeply meditative character study as well, because there is this man who's taken from a world full of water. So Najib, before going to the deserts, he was a free-diving sand miner. In the early 90s, people used to dive down into the riverbed and take sand for construction. Now it is banned. It is illegal. You can't do that now. But those days, it was a flourishing industry. So that was his job. That was what he used to do. And people who used to do that job, their days are like 4 to 6 hours, they're underwater. So their world is full of water. And then he lands up where even the air has no moisture. He's not given water to drink. He's not given water to wash himself. There is no water, Slowly, he has no one to speak his language to. Because two people who he sees, they don't know his language. He doesn't know their language. Slowly, he stops speaking. He begins to lose the ability to articulate. He can no longer form a sentence. And then 3 years later, when you see the person in the film, you realize that he's actually now probably more animal than human. Because for 3 years, he's only been with the animals. He's only interacted with them. He's only lived with them. the only living creatures he's been speaking to are the animals, the goats and the camels. So that metamorphosis is, I think, very unique to Najib's story. I don't think there has been another story said in the world where a human mind and a human body goes through that kind of a physical, physiological, mental, and emotional metamorphosis through the character arc. So that was very interesting for me.
Sir, but while doing the physical transformation, these days a lot of star heroes and star heroines, whenever they're putting on weight and losing weight, they're actually going through a lot of health complications. So, but what made you take the risk and take up 31 kilos, putting on weight, gaining weight, and again losing 31 kilos is no joke actually.
No, it's not a joke.
Yeah, didn't you worry about the health complications that might arise?
Yeah, I did. See, in 2009, when Blessy sir offered me the film, I was still a very young actor. Okay, very young actor trying to find my space in the industry. I was doing fairly well for myself, but still I was trying to find my space in the industry. And Blessy sir was the most coveted director in Malayalam industry. He even today is. Every actor, every actress wants to do that one Blessy film at least. He's like that to us. I don't know if you've seen his other films. If you haven't, you should. Okay, you should see all his films. So at that point in time, a director known for eliciting fantastic performances from great legendary actors, like his first film was with Mammootty, second film was with Mammootty again, then he did films with Mohanlal sir. All of them have, in fact, even some of Mammootty sir's and Mohanlal sir's best performances are in recent history are from Blessy films. So such a filmmaker, for his dream film, for the most complex character that he has ever created or he has ever adapted, comes to a young actor and tells me, I want you to do this. So immediately I know the whole industry is jealous of me. I would be jealous of somebody who got this opportunity to do Najib. So what is the one thing that I should promise myself? That I will not let anyone see the film and say, he could have tried more. He could have put in some more effort. Either I do the film or I don't do the film. I decided to do the film. When I do something, I do it 120%. So,
Prithviraj, sir, what is the source of inspiration, sir, to accepting these kind of scripts?
So basically, it's a deep love of cinema because I don't know anything else in life. I'm 12th standard pass, actually, no other further qualification. I know no other job. If I don't have films, there is no company that will hire me because I have no qualification. Okay, so my whole life is about cinema only. I have a deep love of cinema. Secondly, it's a very, very inspiring true story, and wonderfully adapted for the screen by Blessy sir. And thirdly, like I said, the most coveted, the highest paid director of Malayalam industry is telling you that for the next 16 years, whatever happens, I'm going to be behind this one film because this is my dream film. And he's chosen you. He's picked you for the main responsibility of that vision. So what further inspiration do you need? That's very big inspiration actually.
Sir, what would be the major changes to observe yourself after completion of this journey?
Sir, when I said yes to the film, I was not married, I was not a father, I had not turned producer, I had not turned director, I had not turned distributor. I was 25 years old, 24 years old, So life has changed. For the past so many years, so many phases of my life I have traversed through, and the one constant is Aadijeevitham is happening. Aadijeevitham film is happening. So I keep saying, on the 28th of March, for me it is not a film release. It is like one big chapter of my life culminating. So let's see.
Sir, can we expect the film to go to any Oscars and or some other bigger platforms where you can bring us one more award? Because you already have A. Rahman sir and Rasul Pookutty, the 2 Oscar winners.
So we really hope so. We really hope that, of course, going to the academy, vying for an academy award and all also entails a lot of other things like a very big campaign. We have to now set up a campaign for the film, etc. In all honesty, all the money we had, we have put into making the film. That is the truth. So now hopefully when the film releases, some big studio or somebody will see the film and tell us, someone like Ravi Garu, somebody will tell us, sir, you have to do a proper Los Angeles campaign, and maybe Jimmy can help us because that is, I'm being very honest here. This is a very, very expensive film. For Malayalam, for Telugu, it's okay. For Malayalam, it's a very, very expensive film. In fact, probably the most expensive film ever made in Malayalam. So we really don't have any more money.
Maybe sir, Maitri Ravi sir will put in. We'll see.
Yeah, all hopes on Ravi sir.